Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Thalia B, and I'm so glad that you're tuned in for the Practical Partner. So today I wanted to talk to you about emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Honestly, I never heard the term emotional intelligence until I started working in corporate. And I was like, what is this? What does it mean? And why do I have to figure out how intelligent I am emotionally? It is so important to know how intelligent you are emotionally because it affects your relationship. Emotional intelligence is being aware of your own emotions, being able to manage your own emotions, being aware of social emotions, so the emotions of others, what somebody may be feeling at the time, and then also being able to manage that social relationship, so manage your friendship. Emotions play a part in our everyday life because we are humans and we all have emotions, and it's so critical to be sensitive to those emotions, especially those of others. If you see a friend and they're down, it's not the time to go over and be like, hey, let me tell you about the best day I ever had, okay? I know you crying over there in the corner and I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Let me tell you about my good day. That may not be the time. You may actually want to just walk over and say, well, hey, like I see that you're not really feeling good or something is going on. Can I help in any way? Are you okay? Just to be able to empathize with someone. To get people out of like a bad mood, sometimes that's what it takes. It's not always the best decision to try to cheer somebody up. It could be to let them get out whatever it is that is inside instead of having them suppress it, which will then allow them to get into that good mood. So for instance, if your friend is crying, yeah, you may try to make them laugh, to make them forget about it. But the thing is, if they don't deal with that, they're not going to forget about it, okay? What they're gonna do is they're gonna laugh, they're gonna have fun with you, and as soon as you leave the equation and they're by themselves again, their mind is gonna go right back to the situation. So instead of trying to cover it up with false laughter or trying to cover it up the way that you think you need to cover it up, for one, you need to figure out what's going on. You can take authority over that spiritually, but you cannot take authority over it if you don't even know what's going on, or if you're allowing that person to suppress it and not truly telling you what's going on. Being emotionally intelligent is so important and so critical in relationships. And the reason why it's so critical in relationships is because it can help solve a conflict or it can help prevent a conflict. If you see your significant other and they are not doing very well or they're very quiet, they just seem to be out of character or out of their everyday routine, you may want to pause and not think about yourself, but think about them. Like, what's happening? Why do they seem sad or sullen, or what's going on? Did I do something to cause this? Let me go talk to them. Let's go figure this out. Let's move on from this. The other thing about that is that it allows you to put yourself in the shoes of another person. You're not constantly thinking about yourself, you're not selfish, but you're trying to think about it from their perspective. And sometimes the best solutions come from thinking about it from another person's perspective versus yours, because you know what? They're not you. So they're not going to think about it the way that you would think about it. But if you can actually understand where they're coming from, understand why they feel that way, you may be able to get to a resolution so much quicker than if you were to say, well, this ain't about you, boo. This ain't about you. Okay? Not about you. Let me know what you guys thought about that. Are you emotionally intelligent? Is this something that you need to work on yourself? Let me know. Comment and like and subscribe down below.